of all, compassion fatigue happens to all of us. So I want therapists to not feel ashamed if this happens. When we hear these really awful stories all day, and we all have big hearts, we can't help but be affected by it. And in fact, Charles Figley, a compassion fatigue expert in New Orleans, says that really the best therapists are usually the ones that are most at risk for compassion fatigue because we put so much of ourselves into our work. That said, what I recommend and what I've learned over the years, I've been a therapist for over 20 years, is I realize now that when a client is sitting in our office, that is resilience. And what I used to do is I would listen to the story and I would just feel so much empathy for them. But it's like I was getting in the hole with them. And what I needed to remember is to have the empathy, but to be remembering that I'm seeing the end of the story. The movie did not end during that event, so to speak, the movie of their life. I'm in the next part of the movie where they're still alive and they're coming in talking to me wanting to make their life even better. That's something to celebrate. So if you can just remember that when you're working with people, is that the fact that they're here is a testament to their strength, their resilience, their power. And our job is to help them realize that, to help them step into that. The other thing that I recommend is to go out of your way to let yourself experience something positive. And I know this sounds, cliche, but we've learned from, and I talk about in the book, we've learned from people like Rick Hansen and Barbara Fredrickson about the positivity ratio, that people who have contentment in their life, even when bad things happen, they will take time to savor at least 1 to 3 positive emotional experiences a day. So it's not positive thinking. It means, I've heard some really sad stories today, but isn't it nice that I can be here petting my dog? And I know it may not sound like a big deal, but we have to balance all the yuck that we hear with some of the nicer things in life. And the third thing that I talk about in the book is movement, that we sit all day, and actually what can make you feel better is to get up and just, even if it's for 5 minutes, take a walk or move your body. That will really help your stress level and keep you fresh for your clients.